On2Crew couch hop.
On2Crew couch
And on tonight's news, the weather is going to be fine. Until someone speaks up.
They're eating cheesecake. This is some...
You want some?
No, I can't eat it. Carry on.
That's delicious.
Yeah.
Oh!
Yeah.
I'll get you a better one. Again, Paul. Again.
Oh, shit.
The OG. The
Og.
The plain one's the best.
It's a touchscreen.
You're welcome. No, it's not. You can punch it really hard, but it won't touch it.
You can touch the screen.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, sweet.
So just like, look at that, drop it there when you want to
Yeah.
go up to that one. But use that one. Use that one. That one's kind of good.
Why is
It's
this
just
one?
intense.
Because it's missing bits.
Need to make sure the chat's
Yeah. We added stuff to it for that.
Guarantee your lock is going to put
There was,
something in
like,
chat.
raffles and stuff, and then Final's going to
You gonna finish it now, Paul?
at this time and stuff.
To give.
The other one doesn't.
That's it.
Oh, so the helicopter flights aren't even during bike night.
They're before and at the start.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's a pre-bike night event, mate.
that's good.
Got 4 people watching.
Oh, I thought you were going to count us down there. 4, 3,
2, 1, and welcome.
Are we in?
Dun, 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 dun.
Mike's working.
Who's Mike? Mike's not working, no.
Mike?
Mike.
Mike?
That's the new guy,
I
isn't
can't
it?
say his second name because you'll be in a bit of trouble if we do it.
Go on, say it.
That's the new guy.
Mike.
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 Hunt, he's a great guy.
Velvet says hello.
Hello, Velvet.
We're being demonetized.
What's up, Velvet?
This is made for kids.
How was ASBK?
Very good, apparently.
Yeah.
Mm. Well, you guys were out there.
Wait, trade
I
tools.
wasn't there, unfortunately. The ASBK, mate.
That's the most important one.
Say roll racing. what's the important one? What have I missed out?
Okay.
Trade tools.
All right.
Didn't even make the list.
Show me the list, show the list. What's the list, Jen?
I'm trying to start the show, guys. Anyway, sorry, fam. Anyway,
Found it.
what's up, fam? Zane here. I'm with the Sherbs
Back
It's too
again.
quiet.
Too
and
quiet.
the Perry. Okay,
It's too
I
quiet.
might have to go up here and do this. This is going to be better.
This is going to be intense.
You're going to have to put your one on.
Oh.
Anyway, sorry, fam.
Anyway,
I am back again, but welcome to On2Crew Couch Talk Live. We are here with Sherbs, Perry, and I am Zane, of course.
Zane.
But apparently some people don't know me, so
which
So-
is weird.
It is a bit weird, that one, I'll be
Loud,
honest.
Obnoxious.
yeah.
Usually not many clothes.
Bit of that too. Anyway, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for tuning in, fam. Anyway, so we are here to talk about a few things going on in the motorcycle community. Is that right, fam?
A few things.
Yeah, a few things.
A few
Yeah,
bits
what's
and
happening?
a few bits and bobs, really. I mean,
Yeah.
there's a few events coming up that we need to
Well, this
cover.
yeah, we'll just cover this month. So this month is was it the Joe's Diner?
Joe's Diner. Joe's Diner's coming up.
Yeah.
It's going to be happening.
And then we've got another one. Was it Cafe L? Are they doing
Cafe L's just gone. Cafe L just had theirs.
Gone.
Gone. Missed that one, mate.
Gone.
Sailed. Gone.
Yeah.
You guys need to see the chat sometimes.
Oh, I feel like people are making fun of us on the chat.
Hopefully people are making fun of me
We
because
make fun
that's-
of ourselves and
Yeah,
each other.
Zane, guest speaker.
Yeah. Just a guy with a microphone, unfortunately.
That's Sean.
The guest speaker. I like it.
Hey, I am a guest speaker. Welcome to
Wait,
On2Crew
Sean.
Couch Talks.
We can't trust Sean.
Can't trust Sean. No. Hey, you can't trust Keish with that megaphone, I tell
He'll
you.
take pictures from his camera and then
There's no batteries in it, so.
Yeah, can we give Keish the megaphone now? That'd be great. That would be really good.
Anyway, let's move on. So what has been happening anyway? We've just had a big weekend.
Yeah, we had a big weekend. So we had roll racing and happy laps out at Queensland Raceway.
QR bike night.
You are, yep.
That was a big turnout.
That was a big turnout. That was great. We had 64 bikes out on track for happy laps.
Yeah, I seen that in the videos. It would look like another hectic session.
Oh yeah. You weren't there, were you? Yeah.
He wasn't.
No, I wasn't.
You missed it. It was the track. It was full. It was a full track. I will say that it
full.
was
And there was even a good number of bikes for roll racing as well, right?
Yep.
33, I think.
30 something bikes
Yeah.
for roll racing. So that was really good as well. So all out, it was a great event. So
Yeah.
it's getting better and better. So it's great to see that people are taking it on, and they seem to like to having the different categories and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just slight improvements that we need to make along the way. But it's all teething problems, but we'll get to a great product soon enough.
How was the stunt practice? Because TJ Stunts, obviously, who we had on Couch Talks not long ago, he had stunt practice going on out there. That looked pretty good
He
too.
smoked it up a lot.
Yeah, he did.
He had a
He
good
had
job.
20 bikes go out there, so that was really good, and they were having a great fun out the front, doing a bit of a show for everyone.
I seen them on the main straight. It looked pretty cool.
The rolling
all the bikes.
burnouts
Yeah,
and-
all the
yep.
bikes on the main straight.
Real
so
stands.
that looked really good.
Yeah, so yeah, his event's doing great as well, and he's doing some great things, and people are getting behind it, which is great to see.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that's really good. Hopefully we gave him a little bit of exposure to some people that didn't know who he was and didn't know
Yep.
what he was about. So that's really good. What I will say is, fam, you're gonna have to bear with us tonight because we are down microphones.
There's something.
Yeah,
So, yeah,
there does always seem to be something, but we are getting there. So we are down a couple of microphones. We also don't have Trevor. So Trev's corner's not here tonight because someone's studying hard apparently.
It doesn't study, Trev. He's probably playing video games.
Is it
let's be
studying?
honest.
Is it studying COD? You reckon?
It probably
No.
is,
Do
you
you
know.
have a question?
No,
Oh, is it?
he's doing some good stuff. So.
Oh, we do have a question though. Even though we don't have Trevor in his corner, we do have.
Who's in Trev's corner?
Oh,
We are Trev's corner. Go on.
what's the question, sis?
It's are we going to start to split happy laps up because it's getting pretty full?
Yeah,
Well,
that was talked about.
Yeah, we've had a chat about that. Obviously, it's going to take more time, and then because there's going to be 2 sessions, so that's going to be like another half hour. So I don't know. We'll try and do something if we get big numbers again. You know, we'll work something out anyway. But yeah, we'll try and break it up a bit.
For that person that did ask that question, I've got a question for you. Did you do that happy laps? Was it your first time? And what's the difference? Like, did you feel any different with that many people on track?
Did you learn much from it?
So it was Isaac, and
Yeah.
he's done happy laps a few times.
Yeah.
I'm not. Why did I even answer that question for? If it's no, I'm joking.
It's a valid question.
No, it is a valid
very
question.
valid question.
It is
A lot
right.
of people should be, now that have done happy laps a lot of times, they should be dipping
Moving
their toe
to-
in the track.
Yeah, that's
regular track.
actually that's a good point. So for you, Isaac, you shouldn't be doing happy laps anymore, mate. Get out on track day and do full track day.
You can come hang out with the big boys and do some track days. That'd be good fun.
Oh, big boy.
Hey, actually, for
Big boy
for those of you that are that are a little bit apprehensive about doing track days, I've just started doing track riding, right? So I've just done my second track day, and I'm not going to lie. The first track day, the first couple of sessions, I was out there like, ooh, this is different.
Yeah, it's different. feeling.
Like it's a different environment, but don't be scared because there's like all the people out at the track, even the people that you're not with, like everybody out there is all there for the same reason and they're all doing the same thing, and you can ask questions of people out there. Everybody is more than happy to give you any information that they can pass on. And like, yes, like I said, my first track day was a little bit, I was getting used to it, but like the one that I just did, it was raining and I was like, I felt really good out there. So track days are, if you've done happy laps, get onto a track day.
It's a good start.
It's 100%, you will not,
We got that locked in?
you will not leave a track day
October.
feeling the same way that you did when you got there, because it is just a different,
what
it's
he
a
gave us.
different form of riding, and it's well worth it.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
he didn't do happy laps, he did roll racing, but
He
most
watched
there's
it.
like 54 riders out there.
Yeah, 64 bikes. There was a lot of bikes out there.
Yeah.
I guess if it was probably people spaced out a bit, would have probably been a little bit better.
Yeah.
But there
we
was-
could even try doing that. Like, you know, if we've got a lot of bikes out there, instead of all of them going out in line, we can go 2, wait a few seconds, next 2.
Well,
Because
I think it's more the
because there was
fact that
at least
they're,
half the track that wasn't being used.
yeah, but I think it's more the fact that there are like,
variety of
there's
riders.
a variety of riders out
Yep.
there, right? So even if you send out people at a different stage, like even though it's speed limited to 120 Ks, the people that are more confident
Yeah.
are still going to catch the tail
Well,
end.
that's
You know
where
what I mean?
we will
It's
be.
always
yeah.
gonna
And
happen.
They can make their way through safer through the slower people.
And
Yeah.
we do need to highlight the fact that people do need to be still sticking to the 120, because obviously we had, an incident where people were being silly and speeding
Right.
and that. So we
Yeah,
just need to
exactly.
make sure people are doing the right thing, because otherwise they're going to end up ruining it for everyone else.
Hence why I don't do happy laps anymore. I do track days.
'Cause you're a bit throttle happy, you know. No,
You do get very happy very
do.
quickly, and it's
That's why it's called
but
happy laps.
like I said, I've done happy laps, and when the first time I did happy laps, I was out on track, and it was like good fun, and I felt really good. But track days is just, it's different. It's a whole different beast.
You think you're quick?
Yeah.
You're not quick.
And yes, and I thought I was a good rider and thought that I'm pretty quick, and I got shown very, very quickly that I am not.
You're going that fast that the fairings are falling off, aren't they?
Hey, so the first track day that I did, so when you come to Lakeside, everybody pulls into Lakeside, and like you get there at 7 o'clock in the morning to get through the gates or whatnot, and everybody like parks up on the entrance because everybody's waiting to get in.
Yeah.
Rob and I were there talking. Rob was talking to someone, and I was there having a chat, and this guy got out of his van, and he would have been in his 60s, I reckon, and he got out and he was like shuffling around like this, right? And I'm like, oh yeah, whatever, fair enough. Later on in the day, I think it was like the third session of the day or something like that. So in the group that I was in, you can only pass on the outside.
Yeah.
The only place you're allowed to pass is the outside. And I was coming around the Eastern Loop. So for those of you that know Lakeside Raceway, the Eastern Loop, I was coming around Eastern Loop, and I thought I was into the corner pretty well. And I'm like, yep, I'm doing all right here. And next minute, this white ZX6 just flew around me like so fast, and I'm like, oh, okay. So I come in at the end of the session, and I'm like, oh, where's that bike that went around me? And I look down the pit lane, and I see the bike, and the guy comes in, gets off, takes his helmet off. It's that 60-year-old dude who's shuffling around like this. So he may not be able to walk very well, but he was a damn sight faster than I was on the track. So
Just goes to show
for
you,
those of you that know that, you know,
if you can ride, you can ride.
yeah,
Doesn't-
and you think that you're good, go out on a track day and find out how good you really are.
Yeah.
Because it's humbling very quickly.
Yeah. No, that's cool. Very good.
You go from this.
Do we have a?
Yes.
Can we say a date for next track? Just
Not
so
yet,
we
no.
can Start saving.
No, not yet. I can have a look.
Yeah, I've got to save my tyres.
We can.
I'm trying to save my tyres for the On2Crew track day. I don't want to do too many more track days because I have to buy a new set of tyres.
Let's have a look. Let's have a look.
Oh yeah. Hello.
So when is the track day?
Possibly looking at the 25th of October.
Oh, it looks like I'm going to need a new set of tyres because I'm not waiting that long.
It's going to be a while,
It's going to be a while, but it's gonna.
because the next one that we can do is the 7th of June, and that's the week before we do our away trip.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's fair.
So it's going to clash, unfortunately.
Lots of clashing going on.
There is lots of clashing.
And then-
We've got so much going on. So let's move on to, excuse me,
This weekend.
this weekend. Huge weekend for us.
So yeah, we'll start with Friday, I guess.
Friday, yeah.
Yeah.
Friday FNR.
Friday F&R. We've got F&R. We're going to be meeting at TT Diner. I'm pretty sure I put 6:30 meet or 6 o'clock meet, something like that. We're going to be doing the QBS information night. So hopefully everyone gets behind this and just like comes along, listens to what they have to say. It's motorcycle related, and if you've got any questions or you're not sure about something, or you might have been thinking, hey, could I get a ticket for this or that, or whatever, this is the time to come along and ask these questions.
Yeah, it is. So
Straight from the horse's mouth. You know what I mean?
You can't get any closer.
You're not guessing or anything like that. You're not going, can I do this? Can I not do that? Like, boom.
Lane filtering, stuff like that.
yeah,
Stuff,
it is.
questions
It's a
that you
good
need to know.
opportunity. Like even little things. Like I was talking to Rob about because he puts his bike on the Ute, and I was like, oh, because you always see people like in a Hilux or a Ranger or something like that with a bike on the back and the tailgate down.
Yeah.
Is that illegal? That's a question. That's going to be one of my questions for.
Better not be illegal.
Well, that's what you know what I mean. Like because there's little things like that. You know, like because you kind of you're not covering the number plate, but it's you're obviously making it harder for them to see or whatever. But I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah.
Is it legal? But just things like that, fam. So, take the opportunity. Please make sure that you take the opportunity. Come along on Friday. We are going to be doing a ride afterwards. It's a normal F&R, but it's just a great opportunity to come and talk to the police in an environment where, there's not going to be any pressure. Nobody's done anything wrong or anything like that.
No one's picking on anyone.
It's just an opportunity for you to go and ask questions and just see where their head's at, see what, the things that you need to know about.
It's
So
not easy to try and set one of these things up either.
No,
it's
it definitely
taken- it's
is
been a long
not.
time in the pipe works.
yeah, it has.
So, yeah.
I think, I remember when we first spoke about this is when we first started doing.
We were very nervous about it. We still are.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit nervous about it.
Everyone's puckering up a bit.
Well, you think about it, like we're all motorcycle riders. Like none of us like the police.
Yeah, but this is all about,
It doesn't need to be
bridging
about
that
stigma.
relationship
Yeah, that's
back
right.
again. And, because, over the time, you don't really get the opportunity to talk to the police. Police don't get the opportunity to talk to us. So then, obviously, it's going to, pull us apart and everything like that. And then people are just going to assume this, assume that. They're going to assume this, assume that. Well, we're going to try and take all that away.
Yeah.
And just bring us back together, kind of thing, and have more of a better. Well, not to say a perfect relationship or anything, but more of an
Just try
understanding.
and
of each
build,
other.
try and
Less
build
of a
that
divide.
relationship.
Yeah.
There's too much of a divide between.
I'm definitely interested. I'm definitely interested to see what they have to say in regards to the way they think the motorcycle community is growing.
Yeah.
Like, I have my own opinions on how it's growing and what's going on in the motorcycle community, but do they feel the same, or how do they feel? That's what I'm kind of looking forward to, kind of finding out from them.
You gotta move it closer to Ferry's mouth. Apparently, they can't hear.
Yeah, but
Oh,
that's because he doesn't talk up anyway.
Sorry.
it's gotta be right in the mouth.
How'd you like that?
Just blew everyone's TV
You've
up
just
out
deafened
there.
Isaac. Isaac's just lost his hearing now. So. Do we have any questions? That's a question for a question.
Nothing about the motorcycle stuff. The cop stuff.
Are people just waffling?
They're going.
They're all teasing you.
Teasing.
They're all on there just talking about sherbs.
What about now?
But so that's going to be a good opportunity for everyone. Okay, so FNR, the meet is here at TT Diner. Going to be at 6:30. On2Crew are putting on some nibblies for everyone.
Yep.
Nibblies.
Nibblies. Everyone's gonna get some nibblies.
Drinks for
and
purchase.
And drinks for purchase. Charmaine will be there. She can make the hot drinks, or if you want a cold drink or milkshake. I know Paul's gonna
So
go.
no diner food, but there will be other stuff available.
I'll just
Yeah.
do hot food.
Yeah, there'll be just nibblies coming out
Yeah.
on platters and whatever. So
All right. So that is Friday.
that's Friday.
That's Friday.
But what's Saturday?
Oh,
I don't know. What is Saturday?
Saturday's bike night. Saturday's bike night. TT Diner bike night. Hosted right here in the headquarters.
All right.
itself.
So before we even get into this, it's TT Diner Bike Night, fam. So I know a lot of you out there that ride with us also have friends that don't ride with us. Please pass this on to your friends. This is a bike night for motorcyclists, okay? It's not an On2Crew bike night. It is a bike night for bike riders. All bike riders,
yeah.
okay?
It's hosted by.
It will be hosted by us, but we're just trying to incorporate everyone.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because it's not...
Because everyone's welcome.
That's right.
Everyone.
families.
Everyone's welcome to come and ride with us.
Mate, families, kids. If you don't ride, come down, have
Oh,
a feed.
yeah, we're gonna have some face painting there for
Oh.
the kids.
All right.
Face
Oh.
paint.
Can you
Adults
open that?
too.
Face
Adults.
painting for the adults too.
Oh, maybe I'll get my face painted.
Gonna do the On2Crew logo.
I'm not like. Wait, Jess is? Oh, not Jess. Hey, sorry, I got that wrong.
How?
Jess is serving lollies.
There we go.
This is what I'm excited for, the lollies part, all right?
Oh, this is the thing that I'm excited for. Okay, so this TT Diner Bike Night.
So before we get one thing before we get started. So this what Zane's reading now is going to be the schedule for the night. So we are going to be printing these out and putting them on the poles along trade tools there.
Yeah.
So when you get here, you can jump off, go up to one of the poles, you can take a picture of it or whatever, but you'll be able to see what's happening throughout the night. So if you want to be, at slow drags, or you want to be at the tire toss, all the times are there. Or if you want to be at, see Iron Horse or whatever when he does his thing, it's all time scheduled, and you can just come check it out. So you're just not wandering around going, I wonder what's going to happen next.
Or trying to listen out for me, who's running around with a microphone.
Because sometimes you can't
I've
hear.
got a megaphone. I've got a megaphone this week, guys.
Megaphone,
You're all in trouble.
but the megaphone doesn't have batteries, though. That's a problem.
No, it only doesn't have batteries when Keisha gets it.
Keisha or Jimmy?
anyway,
Jimmy
go
Gunn?
All right. Anyway, so let's go through. So TT Dyno time schedule. Oh, I'm not good at
That's a
reading.
mouthful, isn't it?
Are you
It
okay
is.
reading? You're
so
right.
TT Dyno Bike Night, fam. So here we go. We'll go through the time schedule, okay? So the bike night will start at 5 p.m. But for those of you that know, we've got helicopter flights running, right? The helicopter flights are pre-booked. You do have to pre-book them. If you do, there are 4 spots left. As of right now, there are still 4 spots available because there's only certain times that the helicopters are allowed to fly. So the helicopters will be doing flights between 4 and 5 p.m. So
Could be a little bit later, but we'll see.
Could be a little bit later, but yeah, so the flights will be between 4 and 5 p.m. So if you have booked a flight, make sure that you're here before 4 o'clock. And then the bike night will start at 5 p.m. Show and shine entry starts, raffle ticket starts, sales start at 5 p.m. And then at 5:20, we've got the kids tire toss kicking off.
Just don't say that one.
Okay.
Oh, no,
Nah,
you can. Yeah.
I'll say it at the end anyway. So 5:20, we've got the kids tire toss kicking off. 5:30, we've got show and shine entry closes. So
Show and shine entries closing.
So, show and shine. Remember, first 50 bikes, fam, get into the show and shine. So it's going to be from 5 till 5:30.
Yep.
That's just like getting the bikes in.
Oh yeah, don't worry. So entries close at 5:30. I was
So
thinking
you're
that
gonna
voting closed at.
No. Just entries. You got to be in before 5:30.
Yeah, so your entries have. So if you want to be in the bike, if you want to be in the show and shine, make sure you get there before 5:30, please, guys. Show and shine voting will start at that same time. I'll leave that till last. 5:40, we're going to have the men's tire toss. Or men's are going to go first. So 5:40, we've got men's tire toss.
No, kids go first, then the men's.
Yeah, but you.
Don't
worry, I was talking to myself. I was talking to
He's
myself.
doing his
but
best at the reading.
Are we going to have to change this? Is this too hard to read this schedule?
Do you want us to zoom
If
in?
you can't read it, no one else
He
can
needs
read it.
glasses. That's how we've gone wrong here. Do you need glasses?
Oh my god. I need to have finished high school. That's what I need to have done. So 5:40 we've got men's tire toss. 6 p.m. we've got women's tire toss. 6:20 we've got slow drag races. I'm looking forward to slow drag races.
You can't enter zone.
Why not?
Because you're not enter.
I'm going to call out Jason for a slow drag.
Oh.
Jason's busy.
Jason's good at slow drags.
So am I. So 6:30 we've got show and shine voting closes. Okay, so the voting for show and shine will be from 5:30 to 6:30.
So on that, make sure you get over there, pick the bike you like, scan the QR code. Once you've scanned the QR code, then go through, select the number that's on the bike.
Yes.
Yeah, you're not
Select-
selecting number
Yeah,
one.
the QR code is not, each QR code is not for that bike. The QR code is just the general, gets you to the general area. Then you'll come up with all numbers and then you select the bike with the number.
Yes, that's correct. So when you scan the QR code, it'll come up with a list of 1 to 50.
Yep.
And whatever number is on said bike, so if the bike that you want to vote for is number 33,
Yep.
I like 33.
We're choosing 33.
Well, let's make it 19. If the bike number that you're voting for is number 19, then go to 19 and click that one, okay? So you're not voting for first, second, or third. You are voting for the number that is on the bike that you want to win, okay?
That's
And
important.
Don't think that you can go in and vote, because once your device, said device, has made a vote,
That's
that it gets locked out. So
One
can't do
vote
it.
per device.
one vote per device. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Keep it fair.
And then
Square.
7 p.m. will be all the announcements. So all the winners will be announced at 7 p.m. The tire toss, the slow drags, the show and shine, the raffle tickets.
And you will be able to hear. There is a megaphone.
And
Do not fear. Everyone will be able to hear.
You've got to make sure you're going to be in for those raffle tickets because there's going to be some really cool prizes.
Do we have the prizes?
We have the prizes?
Can we, oh, sorry.
We can't.
Can we announce the
Yeah,
prizes?
I guess we can.
I can't remember the trade tools one. That's a...
To DeWalt radio.
The prices, we will get back to you with the prizes because there was something else that I was supposed to be looking at.
I
here.
even remembered that one, mate.
All right. So while Shimmy is getting our prizes, so here's a list of the vendors that we're going to have at bike night this bike night. So we're going to have World of Swirls. Ooh, is that lollies?
Ice cream.
Ice cream.
Come on.
Oh, World of Swirls. We've got Moto Dojo coming along. We've got Earmold Australia. We've got AMX, Gas Imports, Contact Patch, Finance My Ride, One Addiction, Motorcycle Towing 24/7, Ride Dynamics, Iron Horse is going to be there. Kawasaki is going to be there.
They're bringing a special bike.
With the special bike. So for those of you that seen the post that Carly put up the other day, they've got a special Kawasaki Australia are coming along. Ooh, Shimmy's straight onto it.
We're off camera.
Thanks, Shim. Yeah. So Kawasaki are going to be bringing that bike, the Tessie ZH2. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
The Tessie
I like the front of
ZH2.
it, hey, the
How
front-
much is it worth?
$90,000.
$90,000.
It's the Bimoto, is that correct? There's the H2. It's based off the shape of it's like very similar to like a H2. It's a very
Well, if it's got H2 in the name, surely it would be very similar to an H2.
It's a very how do I describe it? It's
was built from in outer space.
yeah, it's like a out of this
Oh.
Mars dust. That's how unique it is.
Yeah, either way, I'm looking forward to seeing this bike anyway.
Made with moon rock.
And then KB Entertainment.
Face painter.
Oh, face painting. Yes, I'm going to get my face painted.
No,
Well, there's a poll going right now on the live on if Perry should get his face painted or not.
Oh, hell no.
Perry's getting his face painted.
Chinese,
He's going to get...
we get the Chinese flag.
No, we'll get him painted into what's one of those Japanese...
Pandas?
geisha.
No,
Yeah, we'll get him
Samurai.
painted into a geisha.
no,
I
full
gotta look
samurai.
professional for the night.
Yeah,
That's
what
professional.
more professional can you get than a geisha?
The people have spoken, Perry. 14 people have voted.
14 people.
To get your face painted.
Woo-hoo-hoo! Perry's getting his face painted. And also Trade Tools, of course.
Him, not me.
Also, of course, Trade Tools is going to be here.
Joe rode it 14 times.
He's never coming again.
So that's a good amount of vendors. That's going to be packed.
Yeah, and obviously we should say V2 helicopters. We should
V2 helicopters
yeah,
is-
V2 helicopters
Yeah,
because
they'll
they're going to be the ones that are doing the
Well, they're running
helicopter
before.
rides.
They're running before 5.
On2Crew lollies. They're coming.
Oh,
Yeah,
so yeah, what's the
that's-
go? What's
that's
the
the
go
good
with
thing.
On2Crew lollies?
Oh well, just more more.
Because he will eat all the lollies before the night.
Yeah. We decided to go down that path just to see how it goes. So yeah.
There you go, fam.
We're just selling lollies.
Who does not like lollies?
That puts a whole new meaning to you driving around a van now. You're gonna have a bag. Perry driving around a van with a bag of lollies.
It's not a
10
white
kilos to
van.
be exact. It's very enticing.
The glasses make it all better.
So can we talk about that?
Yeah.
So
That's not what it is.
no, obviously
We
can't
can
talk.
touch on it.
Yeah, no. We can't talk about what it is, but
Is it not locked?
so
Oh, nerds.
oh, there we go. Lollies.
These are what we're talking
Look.
about. These are dangerous.
Oh, so
I'm
good.
not giving you these. You're not
How was
allowed
that?
these.
So those of you that have been with us for a while, everybody's well aware that we are good friends with Iron Horse. Brad does a lot of stuff with us. We do a lot of stuff with him.
Yep.
He basically, it wasn't.
He
did-
hinted. There was a hint.
He unveiled his last bike
Yes.
was it our last bike night or?
Well,
the
he
one
did.
before?
He unveiled it at the last one, and then he gave it away. There was entries opened on that night.
Yeah. So anyway, so
This one.
for those of you that know Iron Horse, he's done 2 bike giveaways so far, both this year, I believe.
A Ducati.
A Ducati 848 Evo.
And a
The last one was a
a Jigsaw.
it was a Jigsaw that I was so sure I was going to win. By the way,
Just
Wow.
rub it in. That's going to be here too.
Is that coming?
congratulations,
Oh.
congratulations to the guy who won that Jigsaw as well, and to Jordan who won the Ducati. But what we are talking about is he's got another bike giveaway coming up,
He
Yes,
does.
he does.
I've got a hint.
and
If you want to see that, that'll be his time scheduled.
that is time scheduled. That's going to be he's going to announce the new bike giveaway at 6:30.
5:30.
Reading wasn't your strong point.
5:30.
And tickets will go live at that time.
Oh,
as well.
tickets are going live as well.
Yep. So
at
you
that
can
time.
bid on this one as well, Zane. If you think you're gonna win it, you should bid on it, mate.
Yeah, yeah. It was just the Jigsaw. I just wanted that Jigsaw so bad.
Wait to see the next bike.
Yeah,
You
I
never
already
know.
know what it is
Yeah.
anyway. I know what it is.
Oh, here we go. I know what it is. You think you know what it is.
He thinks.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, it could be. Yeah, he
It's like
could be. He could
completely
be stitching
different.
me up. He probably knows that I'm a big mouth, and I'll
Yeah,
probably
exactly.
tell
He's not
everyone.
gonna tell you
so-
exactly what it is. He'll be like, oh,
Yeah.
those G up.
So anyway, so that if no other reason, come along to see what bike he's going to be giving away.
Yep. There's going to be heaps of stuff like that. And obviously, you know, Ride Dynamics as well. They're going to be doing live suspension setups.
Oh, as
So,
always as
yeah.
well, because they're always here doing suspension setups, and they do it at a discounted rate as well.
It's
Yeah.
worth it.
So we always try and make, you know, we're trying to make bike night interactive as possible. So there's always, you know, something to do, and you know, it's not you're not just looking at stuff. You can be involved in stuff, and you can get stuff done while you're here because you might not be able to get to Ride Dynamics is in Yatla and whatever to get your bike done. Well, this is your opportunity.
Yep.
Yeah, and obviously reveals get done. There's going to be so much stuff happening. Like
I'm
it's a
posting
it's
the
a
prices in
jam-packed
the chat.
jam-packed night really, and it's fast because it's only within like 2.5 hours.
Yeah, it all does happen so fast.
Yeah.
It's gonna be full on.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
gonna be a busy
So
night.
and yeah, it's going to be a little bit of different setup, like different setup too when people rock up. So when people do rock up, don't think it's going to be the same setup as last time. So make sure when you do rock up, we're going to have plenty of people at the gate directing where to go. So make sure you pull up. They'll tell you, you know, you just tell them what you're here for, shine, or you're just here to have a look. They'll point you in the right direction, and make sure you head straight to one of those poles with the A3
With the schedule on it.
with the schedule on it.
Yep.
Take a picture of that so you know what's going on for the whole night.
Yep. And please do go and see our crew that's at the front gate, because we are directing people for reasons. Okay, like there is limited space and we do have a lot going on. So just please make sure that when you do arrive, go and see the guys at the front gate, and they'll be able to show you where to go.
Yep.
Direct you.
Exactly. And then make sure you make your way to the diner and grab something to eat because it's going to be busy. So you want to get in quick.
Yep. Grab something to eat.
But we can handle it because we have an amazing.
Always do,
crew.
because our amazing
Oh, the
crew is
kitchen
always.
staff that never get to see anything. Yep, they do an amazing job.
Yeah, but also just get out and see the vendors as well, guys. That's why we're bringing you these nights, is to get the vendors out there, give you an opportunity to go and speak to some vendors that you haven't seen before, or see some stuff that you haven't seen as well. With AMX bring a lot of new stuff out as well, so that's
A
really
lot of
good.
new helmets
Yeah.
coming.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Cool
AMX
gear.
has been great for us for years now. So it's great to have them at every event, and they've been a great support. So
yeah,
it's good. But also they're talking about it. I think it was serious, but Kawasaki when they come along, I don't think anyone would do it. But that bike that's going to be here is for purchase.
Oh
So,
wow.
It's for sale.
Ooh.
But also they're going to have their laptops and that here as well. So you can go through their system, and they're going to have applications and stuff where you can actually buy a bike straight away from Kawasaki.
Oh,
So
come
you-
to bike night,
Walk
come to
away with a
bike
bike.
night, walk away with a brand new Kawasaki.
Yeah, you can buy a bike on the
Well,
night, you know, if you find one.
It's a
you like.
dealership. The pop-up dealership, mate.
Pop-up dealership.
Boom.
That's what we're here for, to be the middleman.
Yeah.
Sold. Isaac Salt bought it already done. There we go.
So you never know. You might be walking away with a brand new bike that you've purchased. So-
Accidentally.
Someone keep me.
Yeah.
Don't tell them.
Yeah.
Don't tell the missus.
Someone keep me away from the Kawasaki stand.
Yeah, oh no, Mike slipped and fell and always pay wave.
I just rode one of the new ZX10s not long ago, and it's a very nice bike to ride. I will say.
They're nice
Oh,
bikes.
you know, I went in there today. I walked in and he's like, I was going to bring this brand new ZX10, but they built it, rolled it out the front, sold it that morning.
Oh wow.
Gone straight away.
Wow.
As soon as it was built, and they just rolled it out, sold it that morning, 8 a.m.
What colour was it?
The green and
Oh, was it the factory? Oh, okay.
I like the this year's green. It's
I like the matte black ones. The matte black, the winter test ones. They were there. They were nice.
So they were going to bring that, but it's gone.
so while we're on the at the end of bike night talks.
What are you leading into here, Zane?
Oh, yeah,
No,
Full Zane.
still Zane.
It's all good.
He's giving away stuff again.
No, he's not. He's not.
He is, really.
Yes, I am.
Why did you fall for that? Like, come on. Oh.
He is. No.
Well, it's not me per se, but are we going to talk? Yeah, we're talking about it right now.
Yeah, we are. Why not?
We're giving stuff away, fam.
Well, you're giving stuff away.
I'm giving On2Crew stuff away. Oh, actually, I was supposed to bring.
What are you giving away?
Yeah. Oh, I do have. I've got it down in the car. I should have done it.
Oh, you want a bit?
Hey.
I'll have one.
No. I wanted to show everybody what they're getting.
Yeah, you can.
Have you got it?
This
okay.
This is intense.
So, for all you budding content creators out there, we've got a competition coming up, running for the rest of this month.
Yes.
And
No. No.
No.
you're just gonna have you get.
You know we have that SpongeBob thing where it's like
Oh
a
no.
few moments later,
Yeah.
a few hours later.
Sorry, fam. A few moments later.
You can't do that, Zane.
Nah, don't worry about it. Anyway, it's
It's
all good.
fine. We're just gonna pretend
don't
like
need
we have it here.
Alright, keep talking about it.
Should we talk about
Very.
Should we talk about MotoGP or something else productive here?
No,
Because
because I spoke about this. But well, we can talk
We can
about.
talk
Mo-
about- we can
Sorry,
talk about
fam. You're just
MotoGP.
gonna have to bear with us while we get. We're very unprepared. Oh, we've got a question in house.
In-house?
Yes.
what's in the mugs? Water.
Water.
We only water and hydrate ourselves at the utmost times. We are really
Coffee.
good at it.
You're going to love this.
Oh,
I've changed it. On the fly.
It's actually
Oh,
called Brita water.
he's changed
It's
it.
Filtered spring water, only the best.
Got to make it. You know,
Stick.
we love our family.
Wow.
So, we need to really.
Are you giving this one
all
away?
right. So the prize has been changed, and I didn't even know. We've talked about this. Oh, here's your prize. You get a sticker. Any of you content
This is
creators out there, that's what you're going to
Sticker.
be.
Bang.
But this has to be really
No,
good. It's
no.
gotta be good.
So it's legit, right? So for the rest of this month, with Bike Night that we've got coming up, for any of you content creators out there or you budding content creators out there on Instagram, it's going to be an Instagram thing.
Anyone with a phone can enter.
Anyone with a phone can enter. 150, baby.
Come on!
Cold hard cash.
Cold
hard cash.
You just rehearsed that, didn't you?
Everybody knows I love giving stuff away, and cold hard cash is the best stuff to give away ever.
Cash is king.
150.
king.
It was
Cash
actually
is
supposed.
king.
It was only supposed to be 100.
But
Quick
Perry's
handy.
another 50.
Perry's thrown in another 50. So, if you wanted, that didn't work.
That did not work. That was
That
the
did
most.
not work.
That was dreadful.
So, how do I win the $150? You might ask. Well, it's going to be very, very simple, right? All it is make a reel or a post or anything. So either bike night or FNR related. So it must be either bike night or FNR related. Okay. All you have to do is follow TT Diner on Instagram, along with following On2Crew.
Yep.
And once you've made your reel, post, whatever it is, all you have to do is tag TT Diner and tag On2Crew, and whoever gets the most likes by the end of May is going to win 150, baby.
Cold hard cash.
Cold hard cash. So,
What?
That was the cringiest thing we've ever done, by the way.
I love it.
Well,
I love cringe.
how much of their time is it going to take?
No, I don't know. I don't make content, so.
Depends how smart you are with the phone.
Like we want,
Well, I make content, but it's private.
but in saying that, you know, we want
18
really,
plus.
We want really good content, and I suppose you know the person that does make the best content will get the most likes anyway. But yeah, so you want a good video.
Yeah.
It's going to get lots of likes, and it's got to be about bike night or an F&R. Let's go.
So for those of you that ride with us, you all know that we are PG, right? So I know there's a lot of content creators out there that are making all the, content that it can't be that stuff, please, okay? We don't promote that kind of riding or that kind of behavior. So please make it F&R or bike night related, okay?
Street appropriate. It's got to be postable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there it is. All you got to do is make a quick reel or a post and get as many likes as you can for the rest of the month of May. And whoever gets the most likes wins the 150. But it has to have TT Diner tagged in it and On2Crew tagged in it, okay? So that's all you have to do. Oh, and you have to be following both TT Diner and On2Crew.
Yep. Done.
So that's the official announcement for the competition. We will do a bit of a post about it as well that will go up on the page. But you're seeing it here first, baby. 150.
That's 100, say.
50's going in my pocket.
Hard. Yep. Crisp. There it is.
So a huge thank you to Sherbs, Perry, On2Crew for putting up the 150 for the cash prize. And I'm looking forward to seeing what you guys come up with. It can be, honestly, it can be anything. So long as it's
PG rated, we'll call it. Not PG rated.
Motorcycle related.
Yeah.
and stuff like
motorcycle related.
And street related to
street related.
the event and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, that's right. So there it is. And I don't know, how hard is it? You guys tell us. I don't make content. Well.
Making content right now.
I don't. Yeah, but I don't.
Not that-
like, I'm
not
not
that
I'm
kind
not
of
an
content.
I'm not an Instagrammer.
Yeah, we're not editors. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
So
just-
you guys tell us it can't be that hard. It's going to be so easy. $150 cold hard cash, baby.
Let's go.
I can't say it again.
That's all I'm going to be saying all night. I'm actually so excited about this. Like, this is like, it's such an easy way for somebody to win some money.
Yeah.
Like, it's so good. And I really can't wait to see all the reels and stuff that come out. I mean, the amount of people that I see at FNRs and things like that with
Making
Insta
short reels
360s,
Got everything going on.
GoPros, all that stuff going on. Like, and we see videos every week, right? We see videos on the page every week of what people have done. So, yeah, now all you have to do is put it on Instagram, follow TT Diner, follow On2Crew, tag us in it. $150 could be yours.
Could be yours.
Wow.
There you go.
So that's it.
That's it, that one.
Well done, Zane. You're giving more stuff.
Yeah, you're giving more stuff away. That's one thing you wanted to do.
Well, it's like I'm like getting all excited that I'm giving it away, but it wasn't even my idea.
You can't enter though. You can't enter though. We're capping your entry.
Well,
You
I don't
can't
make
do it.
content, so how can I enter it?
Well,
Yeah. No, Joe, you can't.
I'm not allowed to do. I'm not allowed to do anything here, guys. I'm not allowed to go slow drags.
you
I'm not
can't.
allowed to. I can't win the 150.
No. I think he's just not going to turn up.
The what?
The real?
The real?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. It can obviously with Instagram and Facebook how it transfers over, but it's going to be run through Instagram, okay? Because we need to make sure that you follow TT Diner on Instagram and follow On2Crew on Instagram as well, and that's where we're going to be checking all the likes and stuff like that. So
He's probably doing a reel right now. Like he's probably like.
He's
"I've got
probably
this."
made one. As soon as 5
hey,
o'clock comes,
what's
he's
your
boom.
Instagram handle?
We're going to block him.
That's why he's like, "Does it go on Instagram?" He's like, "Bang."
So there it is. Tell all your mates, like whatever, like you're going to be making a reel and get them all to share it and like it, do all that kind of stuff, and let's see how many. I'm going to be. I'd be interested to see how many likes the winner gets.
And you've got to keep an eye on this. You're the judge. Well,
Yeah, of course.
You're the judge of the cold hard cash.
The numbers, seeing that rolling through.
You might want to give me access to a few things then.
That requires you to count.
Doing up a post now about?
Yeah, it's already posted.
So a poster's already gone up on the page about it.
Do we add everyone?
We will at everyone, son. Don't
Tomorrow,
worry. All right,
tomorrow
don't
we'll at
worry.
everyone.
Very eager to jump
White
in on this
toenails.
one. Oh, Zane.
yuck.
Zane.
Anyway.
Moving forward, what else have we got to discuss on this episode of?
MotoGP?
Yeah, MotoGP. We could do. Oh, actually, we haven't talked about Wide Bay coming down for the bike night.
Wide Bay are coming down for the bike
on
night.
that one.
Maybe that's why Gary said hi.
Maybe he did, so we didn't forget about him. But we should actually make special note. They are travelling all the way from Harvey Bay again.
Ask them, because I know some of them are actually coming down early morning, or
11 o'clock.
They're leaving Harvey Bay and they're going back after bike night.
Yes.
Oh, they're going straight back?
Back before
I was talking to Kai,
midnight.
so...
Back before midnight, apparently.
Some of them might be staying. But
Yeah, I'll talk to Kai as well, and I'll see who's staying and stuff like that. Because I wouldn't mind doing a run with them on Sunday morning or something like that.
Up to
But
Harvey,
yeah,
up to
so
there.
we've got Wide Bay. We've got Wide Bay On2Crew coming down for bike night. There's I think there's a few of them.
There's a few coming. There's about 10 or 11, I think,
Yeah.
so far at the moment.
Yeah, so that's a good ride for them to come down, especially if they're only doing a day trip down.
3.5 hours down.
wow.
3.5, 4 hours.
Yeah, if
Yeah.
you call it that.
But we're law-abiding citizens here, Zane.
Yes, 100%.
I didn't say anything.
And don't forget,
I might have implied some
Yeah.
things.
There's lollies.
get in quick and make sure you grab your On2Crew lollies. Jess will be down there.
How much are the lollies?
The lollies? Well,
Is that right?
Well, you got to find out. I'm not.
You gotta
Oh,
find out.
well, yeah. I'm not allowed to tell you how much they are because you've got to come on the night and find out.
That's it. Go to the lollies.
They're not going to be $150 though.
I think we need to rethink our cash idea, I would say. Someone else might need to be in charge of the cash.
What you might want to do is just put it over there.
Yeah, we're gonna-
so there's still $150 to give someone later
take that.
on.
We're gonna pop it over here, and then you're not gonna walk around a bike night going, "There's $150 here," because that won't last.
I'm not going to do that. I've got a megaphone. I'm going to have a megaphone.
Why yell when I have a megaphone?
Exactly. And I'll still be yelling into it.
That's what concerns me. Anyway,
Very good.
MotoGP. We did start on it.
Oh, we're going to brush over that, are we?
Oh, of course.
You don't watch MotoGP. You don't include on it. Oh, you're letting us.
In this conversation, I'm going to leave.
Where were we for MotoGP? What was
We
that?
actually only...
Wasn't it in Africa, this one?
Africa. Oh.
There's really been so much that's gone
There's a
on
lot
since
happened.
we first spoke about it, because when we spoke about it, it was only round one.
Yeah, now we're on like
We're into the fourth.
fourth or fifth. Le Mans.
So Le Mans was fourth.
Fourth.
Le Mans was the fourth
Got it
race.
wrong. Jamaica.
Jamaica. That's it. Good job, you've nailed it. It's Jamaica. That's the one.
Oh, wait, that's the...
You're making me crazy,
Sorry.
man.
That was the ice sledding, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, bobsledding.
The bobsled team.
That
right.
has got nothing to do with what we're talking about.
No. Sometimes I wonder what goes through his head.
That is so random, it's not funny.
You've just got the monkey inside clapping.
No, so we spoke after round one.
Yeah, and a lot's happened
Where-
since round one.
Man, a lot has happened.
The
There
Marquez
was
brothers have run
cheating, as a lot of people are saying.
they've been running a bit rampant. I think you could.
Well, you've got Mark in first and Alex in second, and Mark's only got a buffer this week from Alex crashing out of Le
Crashing
Mans.
out. Yep. He
So-
crashed out along with Miller.
But
And
how hectic was that race, though?
the wet race and the fact that Zarco is always good in the rain.
Man, on
Hey-
a Honda.
Zarco's a very good rider.
Oh.
People.
What do you think about Yamaha?
Mixed feelings.
It's good that they're starting to press Ducati.
It's good that they are, and they're getting a lot more top end speed, I guess you could say. But
They've got to work on their setup.
set up that were they the ones having a lot of issue with the rear?
Well,
Or
it
was that-
seems to be that Cottararo's doesn't have anything left at the end of the... So Whether or
Okay.
not it's the way that he's riding, or it's the actual setup. I'm
setup of
thinking more it's
setup.
the actual setup.
Yeah, probably not him because he's won the World Championship before, so he knows what a bike's
Yeah, that's
capable
right.
of.
But I think he's just riding the balls. Yeah,
Off
I
it.
can say that.
You can say that.
He's riding the balls off it.
The
like,
soccer ball's off it,
because he's like trying, well, if I can get out in front enough, maybe I can.
and he's not.
Yeah. But that was a crazy race to see everything that happened in the siding laps and everything like
And
that.
the sprint
Changed-
race,
Oh,
Banyai crashed out. That was
wow. I think it's safe to say that Banyai is probably going to lose his seat with Ducati.
oh.
You cannot tell me that Ducati are not like they.
They
Of
have to
course,
win.
they're going to have Alex and Mutt. Of course, they have to. They wouldn't be doing what they're doing if they weren't.
They wouldn't have taken Marquez. I've known full well that Alex didn't step up to
That's right.
take his spot. Because Marquez is getting he's not getting old, but he's had a few accidents and he's getting a
Oh
very
yeah, he doesn't
battle-scarred.
have many more accidents left in him.
No,
but
no.
the way that he's riding that bike is,
It's unreal. For
Yeah.
someone of his size, he can ride
and
that
it's
bike.
like there is nobody's gonna catch him. The only way that he can lose the championship this year
crashing out.
is if he keeps crashing.
Yeah.
So, but the fact that Yamaha is starting to, that bike's getting faster is
Yeah.
good signs.
Quartararo's, if he didn't crash, he
But even Miller's been riding that Prem and Pramac Yamaha.
from Yamaha, the satellite team, he was in 7th. And I think,
Nah, he crashed out as well.
yeah, but the sprint race, 7th, wasn't
Yeah,
he?
but even in all the first 3 races, I think he was like the top Yamaha finisher in every race.
Yeah.
But
I'll
now Quartararo's like, he's obviously found his feet on the bike,
Yeah.
the new bike. They're getting it ready, but it's just good to see. Just sick of seeing Ducati win all the time.
It's boring.
Ducati.
Yeah, that's why I do like watching the superbikes. Because you get to see a lot of
Something
BMW,
different.
used to be like Top
I would like
Rack,
to see BMW come into
to MotoGP.
GP.
Yeah, I would also like to see KTM step up a bit and try and because towards the end of the
There's
other
only so much they can do when their company's going.
Yeah, that's another good point.
They're spending too much money on all their racing teams.
And,
They
not,
need
and
to-
not winning.
Cull some of their teams.
They need to stop selling bikes with packages that's already got the bits on it.
The bits.
The bits. It's already got your quick shifter and all everything put on it, but you can't use it because you have to put a code in. You're going to pay like $2,000 for it. That's where people are losing money on it.
I didn't know that. That's. You just don't want to have any part of this conversation.
Perry's
do
been
you?
there. We had this discussion in the dealership with him.
Did you watch a MotoGP yet?
You need to watch one. I think you'd be surprised.
Up at 2 o'clock in the morning.
No, they're not
Yeah,
all
I'll
at
give you
2
the
o'clock.
replays. You can watch the replays. Can we get some votes from our people out there? Try and get Perry watching some MotoGP, please.
All those in favour of Perry watching the next MotoGP
Aye.
race? Aye.
And then talking about it on the next On2Crew Couch Talk Live.
In depth, who won?
Aye.
Aye.
Come back, Pez, because we'll wrap it up.
We'll wrap it up, mate. He's tired. He's getting old.
You lost 5 people.
Lost 5 people? Oh, I can't count. We only had, what did we have, 5 to start with?
So don't talk.
Oh, no one's left. Oh, no. Well, we've bored everyone. Well, we're off.
Right.
All right, so we're back. We stopped talking about MotoGP for you.
Right, thanks. All right, so yeah, we'll wrap it up because
Bedtime.
batteries are going flat.
Ah,
Yeah.
all right.
My batteries are draining. So we've touched on everything we need to touch on.
Yep.
Don't say, nah.
Touchy.
Cold, hard
Water bottle.
cash.
Cold hard cash.
Oh, I really hope we get a lot of people trying to enter this competition.
I am.
You're not allowed. Mate. If I'm not, you're not.
It's FOMO. Come on.
But
To write down.
everybody's forgetting everything.
Right, we're good. Let's go.
A huge thank you to everybody out there that's watching. Huge thank you to everybody that supports On2Crew. And please share the share the TT Diner bike night that we've got coming up, because we really want to make this a Brisbane thing, a Brisbane bike night for all Brisbane bike riders.
Yep.
Let's
make it happen.
I think that's what, as On2Crew, I think that's what we want. Like, we want the community together. That's our goal.
It's the whole point of it.
Family.
Riding family.
But it is, without the support of you guys, we wouldn't even be doing this stuff. We wouldn't be doing these On2 couch talks. We wouldn't be doing the bike nights. We wouldn't be doing the events that we do. It's all to give you guys something to do that we all love, okay? So a huge thank you for all the support over the years and the continued support that everybody keeps giving to us, and we hope that you guys support all the vendors that we have coming along to Bike Night as well. Iron Horse, AMX, everybody like that. It's going to be really
It'll be a
worth
good night.
Yeah, it's going to be great.
But I think that's it. So all you content creators out there, don't forget, 150 on the table, baby. 150 on the table.
So you guys, I'm out of that.
Make your minute real.
That's cringe. You've only been back 30 seconds and they're making
That's it.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't. Oh, no.
That's the money.
No. That should not be done. Don't keep doing.
Fuck me.
Okay, on that bombshell.
We got all the bloopers coming tonight.
On that bombshell, we're off.
And on that bombshell.
On that bombshell. Thanks, Sherbs.
You're welcome.
Pez. And thank you guys for tuning in. If there's anything that you guys would like to know or would like to pass on or would like us to do, make sure you throw the comments out in the section, put it up on the page, and we'll get there. For those of you that are watching on YouTube, make sure you hit the like, subscribe, hit the notifications bell. I always miss one.
The bell. You said
That's
the bell?
it.
No, you
Oh,
said
I
the
got
bell.
Like, subscribe,
And hit the notification bell. Ding, 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 ding.
Ooh, I got him. I got
You
him.
did all right. Well done,
But
Zane.
anyway, thanks again, fam. From us, we're out. We'll see you guys on Friday and on Saturday.
No, I'm out. You guys are-
Remember, On2Crew, where passion comes to life.